Hey guys, welcome back to Within Yoga. I'm Sarah. And in this session, we're going to be talking about something that's very true to my heart, and that is building shoulder strength for hypermobile people. I am hypermobile. It's been an incredible journey, starting from zero upper body strength to where I am at now. And we're going to be starting to build those together. So let's get going. We're going to start in a child's pose, just to take a moment to arrive onto our mat. You can make a pillow for your head with your hands. And send your bum to your heels, let everything drop down for a moment. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release. Breathe in. Sigh it out. And maybe edge your head forward, edge your elbows forward, finding that length. Take a breath in. And let go. And then when you're ready, let's rise up. We breathe through the nose for the rest of our session together. So rise up on the inhale, hands underneath shoulders, hips over knees. Let's tuck our toes. I find it helps for balance. On your inhale, draw the navel in. Let's come into a cat pose. Drag the shoulders back. Lift the chest, start to grip with your fingertips. And as you exhale, push the floor away, chin to chest, rounding through the back. Let's just do 3 more of these, starting to warm up a bit. Inhale, arch, feel into your shoulders, so the shoulder blades are dragging back. Exhale, push. We push the floor away, trying to round through our upper back and separate our shoulder blades. Again, breathe in, feeling that spinal movement. Exhale, push. And let's do 1 more, breathing in. Breathing out, push. Perfect. Now from here, we're going to come to a neutral spine. Let's warm up our wrists. Whenever you're building shoulder strength, arm strength, we tend to spend a lot of time on our hands. So it's super important to warm up the wrists, which aren't always used to taking so much weight, especially if you're at the start of your journey when it comes to building that strength. So let's lean forward as far as we can go. Fingers are spread. Gaze down at your fingertips and notice what happens when you start to lean forward here. Your fingertips will just intuitively switch on and press down. So press them down harder if you can for 3, 2, 1, and slowly draw the shoulders back over the wrists. And let's go again. We're going to lean forward, pressing into fingertips. And we're here for 3, 2, 1, and slowly bring it back. Let's do that 1 more time. Rocking forward, ground through fingertips, ground through the palm. Make sure no bit of the palm is off the floor. Also make sure your baby fingers are part of the equation for 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Slowly bring the weight back. Now we're going to get our fingertips to point out from side to side. So right fingertips point right, left, left. Push the floor away. So we call this protraction through the shoulders. It's that separating of the shoulder blades. Let's lean to the right. Again, press down through fingertips. Take a breath. Center as you inhale. Lean to the left. Push down through fingertips. Breathing in. Breathing out. Center. Lean to the right. Breathe in. Breathe out. Center and left. Breathing in. Breathing out. Perfect. Now your wrists are probably feeling it a little bit, so let's just sit our bum back towards our heels. Shake it all out for a second. We're just going to do a little bit more on the wrists. Now come forward. Let's do this 1 hand at a time. So left fingertips are pointing forward. Right fingertips point back towards your right knee. Keep your toes tucked here. Micro bend your elbows, especially if you are hypermobile. And then slowly send your bum back towards your heels. It's okay if the heel of the hand comes off the floor. We just want to stretch through the inside of the forearm here and through the wrist. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring the right hand back so the shoulders come forward. And we switch, right fingertips forward, left fingertips back. Bend the left elbow, otherwise you might notice that you go more than 180 degrees. So bend it, and then slowly edge the bum back towards the heels, pressing the heel of the hand towards the floor, pressing the fingertips down. And we're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Slowly edge forward. Fingertips point forward. And then we're going to bring the back of the hands to the ground. Fingertips point in towards one another. Leaning to the right. Stretching through the left. Come through center. Lean to the left. Stretching through the right. Center. Lean to the right. Center. Lean to the left. Perfect. Then come back in through center, fingertips pointing forward. A lot of the drills that we're going to go through today, I'm going to give you different levels. So we'll start with level 1 and then we'll work our way up. You stay at the level that you find suits your body. So we're going to work on protraction, retraction. So on your inhale, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Notice this is not a cat-cow. A cow looks like this. Retraction has ribs in, tummy in, bum squeezing, and we squeeze our shoulder blades together, breathe in. As we exhale, we push, rounding through the upper back, separating the shoulder blades. You should feel this nice stretch here through the shoulder blades as you push. Arms are straight for both. Don't compensate by bending the elbows or flaring the ribs. We're focusing on shoulders only, not spine, not elbows. So inhale, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale, push. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, push. Let's do 5 more. Breathe in. Breathe out, push. Exaggerate, so don't be afraid to move. Inhale, squeeze, building that shoulder, the muscles between the shoulder blades. Exhale, push, activating your serratus and your pushing muscles. Inhale, we squeeze. And push. Let's do 1 more. Breathing in. And breathing out. Now, option 1 would be staying here. If you want to make this more challenging, straighten the legs. We're just going to do 5 more. Squeeze your inner thighs. Don't let your bum stick out. We want to tuck our tailbone under. Squeeze and push. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Drop your knees. Take it back into child's pose. Pause here for a second. Breathing in. Breathing out. On your inhale, let's come forward. Come into a puppy pose, but we're going to keep it active. And that means the fingertips go to the front corners of your mat. Your bum stays directly over your knees. And we let our either forehead come down. If we have the range, maybe our chin comes down. But this is more about strength today, not flexibility. So don't feel like you need to jam yourself into your full range. So maybe let it be forehead, let it be chin, and pressing your fingertips down into the floor so you really feel your shoulder and shoulder blade area firing up. Remember to breathe. You want to find a gentle external rotation here through the upper arm, and that means the biceps are starting to roll up towards the ceiling, the triceps down, like you're trying to hollow out your armpits. Keep pushing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, gaze forward, keep pressing down. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, chin to chest. Breathing in, look forward. Breathing out, look back. Let's do 2 more. Keep rolling biceps up. Inhale, look forward. And back. Last one. Perfect. Then slowly look forward. We're going to walk our hands in. Send our bum back towards our heels. And just shake it all out for a second. We're going to start to flow in a moment, but I just really want us to focus on this external rotation through the arms. So you can feel it by reaching your arms forward, bending your elbows. Make sure your elbows are in line with your shoulders. And we bring our elbows in together, and that action actually externally rotates the arm. And we push the elbows forward to protract the shoulder blades. So if your elbows don't quite come together, that's cool, but try and squeeze them in. So we squeeze the elbows and push the arms forward. 5, 4, draw the shoulder blades down the back. 3, this is actually quite intense, even though it doesn't look like much. 2, 1, don't lose it, keep it. Now try and keep your elbows squeezing in together, even if they're apart. Separate your hands, and notice what this is not. It's not letting the hands go like that. You're not trying to extend your wrists. Keep your wrist neutral. Keep your elbow squeezing in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing release. It's basically the same action that we want when we come into our chaturanga, which we're going to go through now. So first, let's come into a downward facing dog. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in and out. Let's ripple forward into our plank. Drop our knees for the first one, release the toes, gaze forward here. Same action, roll the inner creases of the elbows forward. Try and lower down 90 degrees if you can with the elbows. If you need to stay a little bit higher, do. And then we straighten the arms. So breathe in, elbows bend. Inhale, straighten. I'm going to show you a bit of a trick with the bricks. If you're struggling with this action, you're struggling to know how far forward you go, how low you go, you can place a brick about a hand's distance in front of your hands, but make sure it's in front of your shoulder or in line. Look forward, breathe in, bring your shoulder to the brick. That's a little bit too far forward. I'm going to show you with both. Lean forward, shoulders to bricks. Push up. Let's take it back to child's pose. Let's do this a few more times. Inhale, come forward. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Exhale, elbows bend. Tap the bricks. Inhale, straighten. Take it back to child's pose. Inhale, forward, rounded back. We protract. Inner creases of elbows roll forward. Elbows bend. Tap the bricks. Straighten. Take it back. 2 more. Inhale, forward. Exhale, elbows bend. Straighten. Take it back. Last one with our knees down. Breathe forward. Exhale, elbows bend. Straighten. Take it back. Now we're actually going to do 3 more of these, but I'm going to show you what it's like with the knees off the ground. Don't need to do it. Choose your level. Keep the knees down if that's where you're at. No judgment ever. Take it as it comes and do what suits your practice. Remember, inner creases of elbows rolling forward. Separate your shoulder blades. We come forward into our half plank with the knees down or full plank with the knees up. Tap the bricks. Straighten. Child's pose. 2 more. Inhale, forward. Exhale. Inhale, straighten. Child's pose. Let's do 1 more. Inhale, forward. Exhale. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, child's pose. Good work, guys. Take a breath. Downward facing dog. You can get rid of your bricks now. Breathe in. Breathing out. Inhale, we come to tiptoes. Exhale, tiptoe feet to hands. Place your feet down behind your wrist, grab opposite elbows. And this might just feel like a nice gentle stretch through the shoulders, also through the back body. Let your head drop. And then slowly let your hands fall to the floor. Back of the hands press down if they reach. And let's roll up through the spine. Coming all the way up to stand. Let's bring our hands to prayer at heart center. Push the hands together. Have the heel of the hands in line with the elbows. So you're pushing in, pulling the shoulders back and down. Take a breath. Amazing. From here, inhale, sweep your hands high to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Push your hands down so you're activating the shoulders here, chin to chest. So this is an active pose. Inhale, halfway lift, maybe hands press into shins. Exhale, hands down, we step back to plank. You can drop the knees like we did in the first round or not. I'm going to drop them, breathe in, lean forward. Exhale, elbows bend. Straighten arms. Elbows bend, release the toes. We're going to take it into an upward facing dog. So hips drop, chest lifts, arms straighten, pull the shoulders back. Downward facing dog, exhale. Breathing in, breathing out. 2, 3. Inhale, we look forward. Bend your knees, step, hop, jump to the top. Flat back, inhale. Exhale, fold. Push your hands down again, active shoulders. Inhale, sweep hands high, gaze up. Bring your hands to your heart. And again, inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Push your hands down, chin to chest. Halfway lift, press hands into shins, elongate the spine, shoulders back. Exhale, step back to plank. Knees down or not, we lean forward. Elbows bend. Straighten arms. Elbows bend, flip the toes, upward facing. Downward facing. Take a breath. On your inhale, ripple forward to plank. Let's drop our knees, chaturanga, exhale. Straighten the arms. Pivot on the right knee so the right foot goes off the mat. Straighten the left leg. Reach your left arm all the way up to the sky. Take it into a variation of side plank. In your side plank, don't let your shoulders shrug. Pull them down. Push through the fingertips, breathe in. Breathe out. Bring your left hand down, pivot back on the right knee so the toes are behind the knees. Elbows bend, straighten the arms. Left foot off the mat, straighten the right. Right arm up. Breathing in, breathing out. 2. Keep pushing through left hand, left fingertips, and pulling shoulder blades down the back. 1. Let's do this one more time each side. Right hand down, legs are feet behind knees. Bend your elbows, back up. Right foot off the mat, left leg straightens, left arm up. Take a breath. Left hand down, breathe in, straighten up. Exhale, elbows bend. Straighten arms. Other side. Take a breath here. Then bring the right hand down, elbows bend, straighten arms, take it back into downward facing dog. Breathing in, breathing out. From here, look forward. Bring your right elbow down to the floor. Bring your left elbow down to the floor. We call this a dolphin pose. In your dolphin, you want to squeeze your elbows in together. So you don't pick them up and move them in. Make sure that they're underneath your shoulders, but you squeeze them in so you can feel the bone almost roll over the skin. Feel your shoulder blades active. Push the floor away. If you want to, you can walk your feet in, and we're going to be here for 5. Keep pushing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Straighten the arms. Take it back into your downward facing dog. Breathing in, breathing out. On your inhale, right leg sweeps high to the sky. Exhale, foot between the hands. Let's take it into a high lunge. Kick your left heel back, squeeze your inner thighs. We reach up. Exhale, we cactus the arms. So elbows bent to 90 degrees. Squeeze your shoulder blades together like you're trying to retract. This is what we did at the very start. And as you exhale, protract, bring your elbows together. Inhale, open. Exhale, push and squeeze. Let's do 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2. Sometimes I forget to count or how to count. 1 more. Amazing. From here, we bring our hands down. Step back. Option 1, knees down. Option 2, knees off. We lean forward, elbows bend. Straighten arms, come onto the outer edge of the right foot, the inner edge of the left foot. Left arm up. Remember, you can do this with the knee on the ground. Take a breath. Left hand down. Let's do the chaturanga. Again, option for knees down. Elbows bend, straighten. Outer edge of left foot, inner edge of right foot, right arm up. Hands down, knees down or not, elbows bend. Straighten arms and take it back into your downward facing dog. Well done. And strength work can be intense, super intense, especially if we're early in our journey. So feel free to take it into child's pose for a breath if you need to. And just spend a moment. Can I have a time check? 10 minutes to go? Mm-hmm. Thank you. Do you want me to stop and start? Or? No, it's okay. Breathing in. Breathing out. Coming back into your downward facing dog if you're in your child's pose. And then bring your right leg into the center, left leg lifts high to the sky. Foot between the hands, exhale. Squeezing inner thighs, we reach up. Exhale, elbows bend, cactus. And again, you don't want this to be about the spine. We don't want to compensate. We hug that all in. We squeeze shoulder blades. Elbows push together. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze. It's not passive, you're really pushing here. Inhale, open. Squeeze wrist, squeeze elbows, squeeze fingertips. 2 more. Last one. Good. From here, hands down. Step back. Elbows bend. Straighten arms. Left foot off the mat, right leg straightens. Again, you can do the straight leg variation. Right arm up, breathe in, push, pull shoulders back. Breathe out. Right hand down, straighten up, elbows bend, straighten arms. Right foot off the mat, left leg straight, left arm up. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhale, left hand down, straighten up. Gaze forward, elbows bend. Straighten arms, and let's take it back into child's pose. Breathing in, breathing out. 2. 3. 4. From here, come forward into your plank. Take it back into downward facing dog. Now we're going to work with a transition called turbo dog. And it kind of is, as the name suggests, it's intense. So bend your elbows until they're hovering. Ideally, they're about 1 inch off the floor, but if you're not there yet, that's cool. We roll the biceps forward, inner crease of the elbow rolls forward, squeeze the elbows towards one another. We push the floor away, separate our shoulder blades, and we hold it for 5. 4. 3, keep squeezing. I remember when I started yoga, this was the hardest thing. It does come, but it's about being with the uncomfortable, being with the shake, being with that sensation. And then slowly we straighten the arms and release. Take a breath. Now we're going to use that to transition. I'm going to show you how to do it. So we can bend our elbows, come down, back up. If you're not there yet, let's do 1 elbow at a time. So right elbow down, left elbow down. Right elbow up, left elbow up. So you choose your variation. We're going to do 3 rounds. If you're going to do both together, do 5 rounds. Or 6. So elbows down and back up. I'm going to do 1 elbow at a time. So left elbow down, right elbow down. left elbow up, push, right elbow up. Right elbow down, left, right up, left down, left up, right up. Last one, right down, right up, left up. Maybe if you've done one elbow at a time, see what happens if you try both elbows together. Take it really slow. Squeeze elbows slowly, slowly, slowly. Go as far down as you can. Maybe it's here and come back. Maybe it's all the way down and come back up. Amazing. Let's take it into our kneeling position. Breathing in. Breathing out. So let's stretch it all out. First, shake out the shoulders. Shrug your shoulders up to your ears and pull them down. Shoulders to ears and down. One more. Now let's draw big circles going back. So inhale to ears, pull them back and down, forward, up to ears, back and down. One more. And that's reverse. So we go back, up and forward, back, up and forward. One more. Good. And again, shake it out. Right arm reaches up to the sky. Right fingertips between the shoulder blades. Grab hold of the right arm, right elbow with left hand. Pull the arm behind the head. And first of all, let's just push our head into the arm. If you're not there yet, just use your left hand to tug the right arm to the left. And find that stretch in your triceps, running down into your lats. Now from here, we're going to make this an active stretch. So in a moment, I'm going to ask you to press your right elbow into your left hand into right elbow. So push them together for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Rest the back of the hands on the legs, pause for a moment. And let's do the other side. So when you're ready, sweep your arms up. Left elbow bends, pull left fingertips down in between the shoulder blades and draw the left arm behind the head. Find the stretch. So find that sensation, breathe into it, maybe press your head into your arm if you have the range. Now again, in a moment, we're going to press left elbow into right hand, but right hand is going to press into left elbow, little battle going on between the two. So we're stretching and strengthening at the same time. So push your elbow into your hand. We're here for 5, 4, so the hand is acting like a block. 3, 2, 1, and release. Good job. Take a breath, maybe shrug your shoulders. And then reach your right arm forward, draw the arm across the body, stretching out through the shoulders. Now we're going to do the same thing. Left hand acts like a block. Right hand tries to push forward. If the left arm wasn't there, this would happen. So on 3, 2, 1, push your right arm into your left hand into right arm for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Good. Shake it out, and let's come straight through to the other side. Draw your left arm across the body. Stretch out through the shoulder, the upper back. And if you're hypermobile, it doesn't mean that you don't feel stiff or the muscles don't feel stiff. And sometimes actually they can even feel more stiff because they're compensating for other parts of your body, other tissues in your body being quite stretchy. So we want to build strength through our joints, through our muscles to compensate for our stretchiness. So start to press your left hand into your right arm into your left hand for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Slowly release. Pull your shoulders down and gently drop your left ear towards your left shoulder, stretching out through the right. Then draw your chin to your chest, keeping the upper back straight. Left ear, left shoulder. Pulling the left shoulder down is going to help you find that traction and that stretch, the sensation. And then bring your chin towards your chest. And let's make our way into child's pose. And we're going to end our time together here. So take as long as you need to wind down. And then when you're ready, slowly take a breath in. Exhale, release. Sealing the lips again, breathe in through the nose. Slow exhale through the nose to calm the nervous system. And then draw your chin towards your chest. Let's roll up through the spine. Pausing here for a moment, resting the back of the hands on the thighs. Observe how you are, observe the sensations. And let's join our hands together. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release, and bow the heads down. Thanking yourself for stepping onto the mat today, especially for doing something that might be pushing yourself outside of your comfort zone, something challenging, something new. And thank you for letting me guide you through this practice. Namaste. Thanks guys so much for joining me. If you like what we're doing here on Within Yoga, please like and subscribe. And this video was focused more on hypermobility, well, shoulder work for hypermobility for beginners. And the next video, which you can find here, is building on that, working towards more intermediate level. See you guys soon.